Good morning, everybody. So we are going to start with another important topic, that is stop pleasing everyone. Now, what is the meaning of stop pleasing everyone? Here you might have noticed this word called as pleasing. So what is the meaning of this word pleasing? Pleasing means basically trying to convince somebody, right? Now, convincing is one part and pleasing is another part. You see, when we convince people, we convincing can be done to the people in the good way also, for their benefits as well. But when we please people, there are some evil intentions behind that, or there are some unfruitful intentions behind that, or there are some show off intentions are there behind that when we do pleasing. So we have to make it sure that whatever the actions we do in our life, or whatever the things that we do in our life, we always do it for ourselves and not for just to show off to somebody else, right? For example, you are purchasing those things which are not even in your capacity to purchase, but you're purchasing those things just to show off the society that you also own such kind of branded things in your life, right? So tell me, what is the purpose of doing this thing? You have invested your hard-earned money on the things which you never wanted, but you have purchased those things just because everybody in your society has purchased. For example, you are in a group of a friend circle who are quite rich by their background, and everybody are having Titan watch. Okay, everybody wears a Titan or fast track watch. Now, when you know that you are not in the capacity to purchase, or when you know that your parents cannot afford to give you a fast track watch, then why the hell do you show, or why you have invested your all of savings money in purchasing that particular watch which you never needed? All right, even a 300 rupees watch will also show you the same timing which a fast track watch shows you, right? So why did you invest in doing that thing, in purchasing that high cost watch, just to show off your friends that you also stand equally by putting on that watch? I don't understand by doing that thing, right? So these are some of the ways, we always do actions for pleasing the other people. So do not do that. By doing pleasing to the other people, we are not going to gain anything, right? We are going to only enjoy the temporary satisfaction. I'll tell you some of the things which what happens with you whenever you do actions which you do it for pleasing somebody else. Those actions don't stay for longer period of time. Okay, those actions provide you only temporal happiness, and they don't stay for longer period of time. That is, it doesn't stay with you, that happiness doesn't stay with you for in the long run, okay, or in the long term process. That happiness will be there, or maybe of one day, 1 month, or 1 week, or max to max 1 year, but it is not going to carry with you for a longer period of time. So make it sure that you do the actions which is for a longer period of time, which is for a longer run. Okay, so you do those actions only. Next thing is that there is no self-satisfaction when you do actions for pleasing anybody. You are not going to be satisfied in any of the way. I am very much sure. This is the very basic human psychology, right? When we do things for pleasing somebody else, we are never satisfied by those things, right? I am very much sure. And one of the best or the most classic example is the very person who is guiding you regarding this thing. Because I was one such person who used to do things for show off, not in terms of my dressing sense or something like that, but yes, I used to do some things simply for show off, simply for pleasing somebody else. I used to pursue my goals just to show off that I am doing so and so things, just as to make it a social status symbol that I also pursuing something which is very high degree, a qualified course. So I used to do those things, but then ultimately from the day I got job, or from the day I started earning money, I realized that you need to do things only which you makes happy. Alright, you need to do things which makes you happy. आपको वही सारी चीज़ें करना है जिससे आपको खुशी मिलती हो, and not something which don't makes you happy. Alright, so stop pleasing. Okay, stop pleasing everybody, or stop doing things for the others. Rather start doing things for yourself. And I'm sure when you do even the smallest of the small things for yourself, it is going to add a lot of value in your life. A lot of value in your life will come, and your life will be filled with lot of glory and happiness. You will be experiencing the ultimate bliss of your life. So make it sure that you do things for yourself and not for others. Stop pleasing everybody. and rather if you want to please somebody, please yourself. Start loving yourself. Make it yourself understand that you are the best in the world, and be happy for whatever the things that you have. All right, and do not crave for the things that you do not have, because I have heard this quote other day, that somebody's trash is a treasure for somebody. So the things that you are cribbing upon that you do not have, and you consider it is a trash for you, it can be a dream for somebody. Okay, let's say for example you are having a t-shirt, all right, and you are thinking that why do I always have to get an opportunity to wear always low quality clothes. Well, I'm telling you, there are so many people in this world who do not have a small piece of cloth also on their body for decades. You need to understand this thing. So your trash can be a treasure for somebody. So you need to understand these things, and therefore stop pleasing. Okay, stop pleasing anybody. Now you will not, ultimately you will not get anything. All you will get is regret and what you can say, sadness. So make it sure that you do things for yourself. Thank you so much for this patient listening and watching this video. Do go ahead and like to this video, and keep spreading lots of love. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.